Hey, what's up everybody? Nathan Masters here with Brick System Brothers. I was able to go back to the hobby store in Des Moines that I really like, JCD and Hobby. I've actually done 2 videos about that store now, more of a review of the pieces that I got, and that's what I'm doing more of today, but I also recently posted a video with footage from inside the store. I did focus on the Lego that's available there, but they actually sell a variety of hobby stuff. So that one is up, showing the inside of the store, and I'm actually going to break this video up into a couple different ones, talking about some of the different types of pieces I got. There's maybe a little more than I usually buy, even though it was the same, like 2 small tubs that I've bought before. I think I was able to fit more pieces in. I did get several smaller pieces this time and try to really pack those in. So this is everything. I'm thinking it's close to 600 or 700 pieces, and I'm gonna go ahead and sort it out by piece type, and then do a couple different videos, looking at bricks, plates, slopes. Instead of trying to put that all in one video, which usually turns out kind of long, I'm gonna break that up for you guys, and then maybe if you're interested in just one certain piece type. And that's the thing about this hobby store, is it's not really limited in terms of recent pieces. These actually are going way back to vintage stuff. I actually found a Lego element I have not seen before. So stay tuned for that. Interesting stuff coming up. But this video is just going to focus on kind of the variety of bricks that I found in JCD and Hobby. And then the ones coming up, published after that, will be more from the same lot, but just different piece categories. So let's look at bricks, and then after this video you can look around the channel for the other ones. I'm not going to do introductions for each video. So this is just number 1, and the rest will follow. Okay, so like I mentioned, this video is just the bricks and of course the derivatives of the brick type, but mainly bricks here. And as you can see, the color distribution is really something. I tried to focus on uncommon colors, so this is actually the apple green, and I got a couple of those in the 1x2 form, and then some dark green are always nice. And whenever I see dark green, it always reminds me of one of the first sets I got that had a lot of dark green, the old 2008 Town Plan. Always brings me back to the good old days when I was first starting out my city. So that's a fun color for me, that dark green. And then these transparent 1x2 bricks in different clear colors, so the yellow and the green. Actually quite a few of those this time around, just dispersed around in the bins. Managed to find one blue. This one is especially interesting. This is a clear 1x2 brick, but unlike the rest of these that are clear, this actually has the support rod, support pillar still in there. And that's typical of your regular opaque bricks, but you don't see it very often in clear. So this is either an older piece or kind of an anomaly, and it could be older, but it's actually in really good shape if it were to be an older piece, because generally you see older pieces get discolored, especially just plain clear. So I'm not really sure how often Lego does this, go back to the regular color. But yeah, that's pretty interesting to me to find this one with the pillar in here. And like I've mentioned before, you can do some fun stuff with these clear bricks. Several different colors of blue, so our 2 different azure or sky blue colors. I would really like to feature these more in builds. I'm just trying to stock up on pieces in these colors to work those into mocks. And of course our sand green is always enjoyable, so finding some of those. The color that I did not expect to find so much of this time around and ended up buying quite a bit of is our light yellowish orange, or flame yellowish orange is one of the core colors of a monkey kid, the new theme this year. So several of those 1x4 in that color, and 1x2s as well. Now as we look at the upcoming videos, looking at plates and slopes and tiles, this color will also be pretty heavy in there. They just seem to have quite a bit of this color in stock, and so I capitalized on that. Some tan in our 1x bricks here. Not too common, not too rare. I guess I just haven't picked up this color in my hobby hauls as often, and this time I did. It was there, so why not, And then our cool yellow color, the Fiat 500 released this year. This is the main color in that set, and I have a 2x4 brick in this color now to add to my palette. So that's pretty much most of the coverage. Oh, I do want to mention this really interesting color here is somewhere in between flame yellowish orange, and I'm going to have to go out of the category here to show the comparison, and our regular orange. So this color, I would call it like a sand orange. It's from the earlier days of, well, not the earlier days of Lego, but earlier days of the millennium, early 2000s, and it was in a couple adventurer sets. I actually got this 1x1 brick in this color, quite a few of these last time around at the store without knowing it. I didn't really look that closely, and I thought it was this flame yellowish color. This is new. This one kind of in between here, out of production, one of the old colors, and I'm keeping an eye out for it now that I know JCD has these in stock. So pretty cool to find some of those, you know, just mixed in, kind of random with the rest. This nugget, last time I was at JCD, they had a huge amount of this nugget color available in most of these brick sizes, and so I got quite a few. I don't think they've replenished it since then. They just had the 1x2 that I could find. And then, like I was saying with the blues, this blue color here, medium blue, was the color used in Market Street, one of the early modular sets. And I do like to scoop this color up when I can find it as well. And of course, dark red, I will not pass that up when I see it. We have both versions of the color here. You can kind of tell the older version of dark red is the upper one here, and then the newer version of dark red is more consistent with our plastic mixes that we see today. Just a slightly different internal chemistry there, that the light interaction is different for some reason. But you see that in bricks, tiles, pretty much every piece that comes in dark red has undergone that change now. And that's kind of it for the regular bricks. Take a quick look here at some of the specialties, and these are just the snot bricks, so studs not on top. Headlight bricks, I like to grab those when I see them. Nothing in any ridiculous colors this time. Dark red is nice to have. This is a relatively recent snot brick, but we also have the double-sided one of these now, I think. No. Correction, it kind of wraps around is the newest version of this, and that's a really useful piece. Didn't see that at JCD and Hobby. And then, you know, your regular one that's flat all the way across the front. And final group here is the other stuff, not really in any particular category, but some Technic, some pillar pieces, some arches, and then these two from the old Pirates line. The Pirates of Barracuda Bay idea set released this year actually emulates this single piece with a new brick built design. So that was really interesting to see Lego copy one of their old style molds and update that with new available elements. Instead of going back to the old mold, they opted to build this out of existing pieces. Some pivots and round bricks. Yeah, that's about it. Here's one of the new 2x2 round bricks with the Technic pins. And now we also have the 1/2 version of this in some of our hidden side sets. Slotted bricks. So yeah, that's the bricks, and that's where I'm going to cut it for this video. We'll look at the other piece types here coming up next.